Welcome back, guys, to another video. So today we're doing something different this time. I'm sorry for people that like Minecraft Dungeons, but I don't know. Anyway, we're doing this for a particular reason. So in my old Scratch account, the one used to make the clicker game that I didn't finish, unfortunately. So I took a break from Scratch, like 2 days after I uploaded the second clicker game video, and when I logged back in when I reopened Scratch 2 months later, I realized I forgot my username and password for my Scratch account. So it was only natural for me and my dad to make another Scratch account, which is Happy Pancake 16. Reason why it's called that is because my friend's Scratch account is Happy Pancake 15 or 14, I don't really know. And he uploaded his first game. Anyway, so one of the games in my old Scratch account was a game called Nuclear Robotics. It's basically a game where a Scratch Cat is in a robotic factory and he has pursued his lifelong dream to become a person who makes robotics, but he doesn't know that they're using nuclear technology and stuff. And I made a lot of progress on it, but now the only thing I can do about it is remake it. So we're going to do it exactly that. Alright. So first let's rename this sprite to Scratch Cat because sprite 1 just feels a little bit weird. I don't know. Alright. I kind of want to change the look on this guy. And we might use those two costumes for something earlier, maybe for the walk animation. So let's just delete this one. So now, I recently learned that if you do like this on group, there we go. So I actually didn't know that before. Alright, now I'm gonna make her Scratch Cat in a little bit of an outfit. Kinda. Alright, here should be a little bit grayer this side. Alright, there we go. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to this leg. All you gotta do is for this one, you gotta click this. Bam. For the other one, I gotta do like that. Alright, this looks good. The outline looks weird though. I don't like it. So, you know what? Let me remove it because the outline. There we go. Let me do the same thing. For the tail, I'm gonna make a little line here. Alright, now the same thing for this leg. Oh wait, I forgot about something. I gotta do the entire thing. Yeah, that's something I have to do. I know, it sucks. I want Scratch Cat to remove this bug one day. But for right now, we're just gonna have to live with it. Alright. You know what, I'm also deleting this. And I'm gonna reshape this. Is something better. Nah, that looks bad. Let me just do a line instead. So let's alright, this structure is gonna be 2.4. Alright, I guess that looks good. Oh right, I forgot about this. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I guess that looks good for now. Yeah, this looks good. Let me just do something really quick. There we go. And let me reshape this so it doesn't actually extend this. That's better. Alright. Code. So now let's make the movement for this guy. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to have to do like this. I'm gonna copy this entire thing, paint this thing, but make a few changes. Now, there we go, it's grouped already. That's exactly what I wanted. So now, where is it? Whatever. That's not what I wanted. Sorry about that. Looks like there's some police sirens in our neighborhood. You know what? Let me check them out. Alright, well, that probably might have been a drill. Alright, I'm gonna extend this little leg. Now it actually looks like it's moving. Other than the original. That looks questionable. That looks questionable. Let me fix this. It looks kind of questionable. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to do that. Alright, let me extend this leg. Let me do. Alright, that looks better. Okay, this looks weird. this looks really weird. That looks so cartoony. Dang it, now I can't undo. That looks so cartoony. Let me also add a little bit more lines for like extra details or something. I don't really know what I'm doing, bro. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. So control. No, wait, what? No, events. Alright. Control forever. If, and I gotta duplicate it. I kinda like these new cat faces. They look cool, don't you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so now, alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go here. Where is it? Oh, here. Alright, so we're gonna do this 4 times. Alright, let me do this something for a second. Alright, I actually figured out that I only needed 2, not 4, because this character won't be jumping. Anyway, so left arrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to make another costume of this, but sideways. Alright, flip horizontal. Alright, there we go. Alright, sorry about that, Scratch Cat. Let's just add no ground flicked, switch costume to costume 4, and put it in the X it is right now. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is let's do which costume. Alright, switch costume to costume 3. Then wait 1 second. Now let's do 0.3 seconds. No, I feel like that's too slow. 1.1. Switch costume to costume 4, and then move -10 steps. Let me just test this. Alright, let's test this thing out. Alright, pressing button. 3, 2, 1. Alright, nice, it works, but let me try now. Yeah, that's better. Now I just gotta do the same thing, but for this. Oh. Oops. Alright, let's test it. Good. I feel like this is too quick. Let's do 0.2. Nah, that's too slow. That's too slow. Let's do 1.15. Yeah, that, oh, man. Let me add a little white block in between them. Nah. This is way too slow. Let's do a 1/10. There, that's better, that's better, that's better. Alright, so. Alright, we got the movement working. Let's go. We did it. We did it. Now, I'm gonna make a new sprite. And I'm planning to make the background scroll, not like the old game. So, let's make a little background. So let's for the little factory floor thing. But first I want this to be like a little area outside it. I want this to be darker on this side. That's better. This one is too saturated. That feels good. Let me just put this in back layer really quick. There we go. Now we did it. Yeah. Where was I feel like this is too thick, so let me shrink this up a bit. That's better. That's a lot better. Alright, now let's add a little morning sky, like a little sunset sky. I want this to be a little bit. Nah, I'm gonna put it yellow on the left side and red on the opposite side. Wow, the colors are nah, they're just too saturated. Darken these a little bit. That's better, I think. Yeah, that's a lot better. So, now we did it. Now we're just gonna add the outside of the factory, which is I'm gonna add a little bit of detail. So let's give this an outline because it's missing one. Put it on 3. Let me add a little chimney. Let's add another one. Why not? I'm gonna make this chimney shorter, and you know what? To make it feel more real, I'm gonna do this in both chimneys. And I'm gonna do the same rectangle, but this one's gonna be in the back. So I need to throw this one over here really quick. That looks a lot better. Let's try now. Dang. Oh no. Undo. Yoink. Let's put this over here. Let's try this on top of it first. Ah, now front. There we go. But, dang. Let's try putting this one in back. There we go. Now it looks better. Alright, I'm gonna copy and paste this. Give it to the other one. But this one's gonna be in the back. So I need to throw this one out. This one's gonna be in front. This one's gonna be in front now. This one's gonna be back. Ah, dang it, hold on. Let me reshape. Alright, this should work. There we go. Ah. Now this looks better. This is a pretty decent looking factory. But it's missing something, so let me add in a little bit of circles. Cause I feel like it's needing them. There we go. This looks a lot better. Now you gotta put this, the title. Nuclear robotics. Alright, let me put a little outline. There we go. Make the outline slightly greenish. There we go. It looks a lot better. And a little bit of detail. Now I'm gonna put a rectangle with no outline. For the door, which I'm gonna program later. Today. Alright. Alright, let's add a little bit more lines. Because it's needing lines. Alright. So let's put BG. And the reason why I'm doing this as a sprite and not an actual background, I'm gonna show you later. So, Scratch Cat. Alright, so now I want Scratch Cat to say something here, so let's do four should be good. Alright, this is it. I finally achieved my dream. Achieved my dream. achieved my dream. I finally achieved my dream. Can't wait to go inside. Add a little bit more emotion. Alright, let's try. This is it. I finally achieved my dream. I can't wait to go inside. Let's do this. Let's get rid of let's do this, because that's better. This is it. I finally achieved my dream. I can't wait to go out inside. Alright, so let me add a new sprite. And I'm gonna call this one. Oh, dang it. Alright, I'm gonna call this. Let's put these colors in. Yeah, that happened. The easy way to fix this is to make another rectangle. To make another rectangle around the sprite with no outline. To fix the clipping thing. I actually didn't know this until a while back. And I have to decrease the size. So let's do that. Needs to be squished. Perfect. There we go. So let's add some little circles. Let's add some little lines right here. This is highly saturated so people can see it where it is. So I'm going to call this the door. So let's make another costume of this. But this one is going to be squished. Oh. Huh, let's just move this. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Oh wait, hold on. So, now, focus on making this square squished to make it room available to enter. Now we're going to add that little thing back in to prevent clipping. There we go. Alright, now this is going to go on the back layer. This is going to go on the back layer. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah. So we go here. When green flag clicked, switch costume to costume 1. So also another loop. If touching Scratch Cat, switch costume to costume 2. If not touching Scratch Cat, for greater than a second, which is false. Good. Wait, what? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. What? Oh boy, this is the part where I struggle a lot. Alright, let me get through this really quick. Alright, there's 2 problems. First, I can't seem to figure out how to get this working. Let me try switching them. False. Oh boy. This is not good. And a layering problem. But I think I have a solution. So if I go to back, it will go behind it, right? So what if the entire background goes to the front when that happens? And this goes in back. And this goes in the front layer. There we go. But Scratch Cat is gonna go to the front layer. There we go. So let's add this code really quick. And this goes on the back. This goes in front. Well, this goes in front. Scratch Cat goes on the front. No, dang it. What if it's the opposite? So this goes to back. There we go. Now Scratch Cat and the door is visible. But that happens. So what I'm gonna have that do is the door is gonna be on the front. But when it touches Scratch Cat, it's gonna be on the back layer. Okay, so when it touches Scratch Cat, it's gonna go in the back layer. So touching Scratch Cat, back layer. And it just stays like that forever. So, dang, how do I figure this out? Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Yeah, I can't seem to figure this out. I'm not watching a tutorial about this. So, let's do Scratch Cat goes to front. Alright, so when Scratch Cat is touching the door like this, I'm gonna limit it to go outside. So wrangling fat clicked forever. If key space press and main subject over here, and I'll press say Move 10 steps, say front half yard not available. Half yard not available. Oh, this is spelled wrong. Is that? Oh, I finally spelled it. Yay! Half not available. You know what? Let's put a little sign. Let's put a little sign thingy. Let's put a little sign saying alright, so this little thing, this little square, gonna rotate it, and I'm actually gonna beat it in half. What I'm actually gonna do is to make it seem like it's actually on the ground. I'm gonna do like this, fill here, then the color is on. So around here, a little area. So now I'm gonna resize this little area. And remove the outline. Remove the outline because it doesn't seem right. Then resize it more so the outline doesn't fit in. Now it looks good. See what I mean? Now I'm gonna put yet another white square, but this time it's gonna be bigger, and it's gonna have say now I'm gonna put this in black. This should be bigger. Alright, do not go past this point. So let's move this out of the way. Rotate it. Shrink it a little bit. There we go. Now let's throw this back in. There we go. That looks a lot better. So it also gives it more detail. And speaking of detail, I'm gonna make a couple of little lines that are a little bit more saturated to act as little blades of grass, and like this to add a little bit more detail. Alright, so let's try it. There we go. Nah, that's... Now let's do this. And never mind. Alright, so if touching scratch cat. Wait, I don't think we need this. Hold on. What the? If, bruh, it is touching. What? Did we fix it? Oh. What? Wait, I don't think we need this code anymore. What? Wait, that, huh? Alright. Well, guess that's fixed. Maybe I can use this sign for an ending. Who knows? Anyway, this video is becoming too long. So, let's just do something really quick. If touching scratch cat. Enter, press E. Alright. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. So, for last thing, add this. Oh wait, we don't have to do this. We have to do this in the scratch cat. So, I guess we don't need this code anymore. Yeah, we fixed it. Dang, how do I not know that? Alright, so what we need to do, duplicate. So when we have this, if E and touching door. Alright. And we can do that the next time. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I know that was a pretty long video. Probably the longest in what? 2 years? I don't know. I can't really remember that much. But overall, we did a pretty good job. We actually did a pretty decent job in 45 minutes. Wow. Anyway, again, make sure to like and subscribe. I promise we will return with another Minecraft Dungeons video. So, okay, hold on. Let me do something really quick. Never mind. We'll do this another day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait.